Hello everyone. In this video, I'm going to discuss about Splunk lookups. Why do you use lookups in Splunk? Lookups are used to add more context to an event or to enrich reports or dashboards in Splunk. Where to use lookups? Let's look at few scenarios to understand how lookups are useful. First scenario, you might have IP address present in an event which could be collected from firewall or antivirus or some other source. Let's assume the IP address is involved in an incident. To handle an incident, IP basic details are required, but you don't have other details like what is host name of the IP, what are applications installed on the IP, who is managing the application, what is the criticality of the application running on the server, and these details can be kept in lookups to get more context of the IP. Let's look at another scenario. It is related to an identity. Identity is nothing but an user account in any company. You might get a user account in an event which is collected from Active Directory or antivirus or proxy or database, but you don't have details of user to communicate if user account is involved in an incident. You can get user details in lookup, and lookups can be used to enrich event information. Enriching event information will help analysts to speed up incident handling process. Splunk Enterprise supports two types of lookups. One type is CSV lookups. They are comma separated values. At least two fields are required to be qualified as CSV lookup. CSV lookup supported text format is UTF-8. Another type is kvstore-lookup files. They are stored in Mongo database. Mongo database is one of NoSQL databases. It stores records in collection format. Mongo database runs on service called MongoD. The way both of them work is almost same, but only difference is how they are stored in the file system. Let's look at pros and cons of two types of lookup. Pros of CSV files are performs well for static file if the file content is unchanged frequently. Easy to modify manually. Since CSV files are small in size, they can be edited manually. Supports case sensitive field match. Source field value and lookup field value can't be matched if they are different in case. Supports wildcard and CADR. Asterisk is wildcard in Splunk. Having field department value like star bar in lookup matches anything ends with bar and can return phone number. For example, we have many departments ending with bar and all such departments have single phone number. One of the departments called foo bar in an event can match star bar in lookup and return phone number. CADR is classless interdomain routing. CADR notation looks like 10.0.0.8. It contains range of IPs starting from 10.0.0.0 to 10.255.255.255. In any network, there could be logical segregations, and each segregation is called subnet. Each segregation might be created for different purpose. For example, one subnet is for business applications, and another one is for HR applications, and so on. Getting 100% of inventory of servers or endpoints is a tough job, so we can at least identify devices using subnet descriptions. For example, we have a lookup table. It has field CADR configured to match IP address. We have found one IP 10.2.3.1 in events, and we need to get subnet description. Since the IP is between range of IPs of CADR, we will get description as internal. Cons of CSV files are difficult to update large CSV files. They are replicated to indexers if there is any change made in CSV lookup files. Large CSV files create search head bundle replication issues. In indexer cluster, bundles are distributed to indexers from search heads when user initiates search from search head. Thus, having large CSV files can't be distributed to indexers, hence you may get inappropriate results or sometimes search will not work. Pros of kvstore lookup file. Best suitable for dynamic lookups. No issues if there are frequent changes as these are not part of search head knowledge bundle. Single record can be modified based on ID which is created when record is inserted in kvstore lookup. You can enforce fields to accept certain types, for example, string or integer. Integers are basically numbers. It also supports wildcard and CADR. Cons of kvstore lookup. Since KV stores are stored in Mongo database, if MongoDB service fails for any reason, then all lookups are inaccessible. That's it in this video. In the next video, I'll show how to create and define lookups. Thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe.